Okay, guys, let's get started. So, I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune training session. Now, it's gonna be a short session, overview session, wherein I'll be discussing about the historical background of Intune, then what are the core functionalities of Intune, and architectural diagram, how Intune is designed by Microsoft. Then we'll discuss about licensing. Then we are going to discuss about the lab setup and uh, how much time it is going to take to complete the session. What all things will be covered in this training. So it's going to be a short session, maximum 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. Now, so I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am from Mumbai. I have somewhere around 15 years of practical IT experience. I work as architect. I have expertise on various technologies like Intune, SCCM, Active Directory, Azure, PowerShell, application packaging, Microsoft 365. I have completed my master's in information technology, and I have various Microsoft certificates. In with regards to the training, I have total 10 years of training experience, wherein I have trained more than 40,000 students globally. These are my website and email address. So that's about me, guys. Let me take you to the next slide, which talks about Microsoft Intune. Now, Microsoft Intune is a Microsoft product, as you all know. It started and released in the market in the year 2010. So this product is there in the market since 2010. So from 2010 to 2019, this was going okay. It was going okay. But after 2019 till 2025, it is like moving like a monster now. So it's moving like a monster. Wherever you go, you will find Intune. Why? Because of COVID-19. After COVID, what happened? People started working from home or hybrid nature is there. So when people are outside, not inside the office premises, it's difficult to manage the devices through SCCM. Those who are from SCCM background, uh, how much issues you faced during COVID because people were not in the office, their devices were non-compliant, and we faced a lot of challenges to deploy policies to the devices. We used to ask people to bring their laptops or computers in office premises to deploy the SCCM related policies. Now, Intune works differently. Intune works over the internet. So Intune does not need any LAN connection, unlike SCCM. So Intune works over the internet. So all the policies and everything will be deployed to the devices over the internet. So Intune does what? Intune does two things. First thing is MDM, mobile device management. And the second thing is mobile application management, MAM. So this is the major functionality of Intune. MDM and MAM, mobile device management and mobile application management. So in mobile devices, what all devices you can manage? You can manage Windows 10, Windows 11 devices, MacBook, Android, Windows Phone, and iOS. Plus, you can manage Linux devices as well. So Windows, MacBook, Android, iOS, iPad, iPhone, and Linux devices. So you are covering all leading operating system. Plus, you can manage mobile applications like Outlook policies you can create, or any application like a Word document or Teams application. You can create policies for the application. So you have various options like device policies, device inventory, device wipe, application push, device configuration. Similarly, you have application policies, app wipe, app configuration, app self-service. So all the policies you as Intune administrator, you deploy to you configure in Intune portal, and your policies goes to Intune, and from there it goes to the devices. Okay, this is how the Intune policy works. So the major functionalities of Intune is MDM and MAM. Now, how Intune is going to manage the devices? Suppose you are working for a company called HCL Private Limited. Now, in HCL, you have like 100,000 devices all over the globe. Okay, 100,000. So some devices are in Sydney, some are in Toronto, some are in Dubai, some are in Paris, Berlin, New York, Chennai, London, Mumbai, California. So how do you manage devices? You have to enroll devices into Intune. All the devices what you have in each location you need to enroll, whether it is Windows or MacBook or iPhone or Android. You need to enroll them into Intune. Once it is enrolled into Intune, then you can supply policies, you can deploy application, you can deploy updates, you can wipe the devices, you can send compliance policies, you can send configuration, you have option to factory reset the devices, autopilot. There are many things which you can do from Intune. So Intune will be the controller. Intune will help you to control all the devices all over the globe. You don't have to travel anywhere. All the policies you can configure in Intune, and from there the policies will get deployed to the devices. Now, Intune services are running in Azure Cloud Data Center. It's running in Azure uh, Cloud Data Center. Now, Azure Cloud Data Center is present in almost 60 countries now, more than 60 countries, more than 60 countries. Some are there in US, North America, some are in South America, some are in European countries, some are in Asian countries, Australia, right? More than 60 countries, Azure services are running. Inside Azure data center, your Intune services are running. So this is the global diagram. Now let's see the outside view of the data center. What is data center? It will be a big building. Inside that building, you have multiple floors. For example, you have 10 floors in this building. Okay, 10 floors are there. Now the first two floors, for example, first two floors, first floor plus the second floor. So they are dedicated for Intune services. So on these floors, Intune services are running. Let's assume that, okay, Intune is dedicated for Intune services. So in these first floor and the second floor, Intune services are running. So this is the outside view of the data center. Now let's see the inside view of the data center. This is the inside view. So how the data center will be configured from inside? Like this. So you have containers. As you see, this is what this is, containers. Okay, so you have various container. Okay, these are the container. Now in this container, you have various racks. As you see, you have racks, right? These are the racks. And inside these racks, you have high configured servers. Okay, high configured servers are there. So high configured servers. Now, Intune services are running on these high configured servers. So when you create your subscription, suppose you are in India and you create your subscription, your subscription will get created here since you are in India data center. I mean, since you are in India, so your subscription will get created in the data center which is close to you. Okay, so if I am in India, my subscription will get created in India. If you are in UK, your subscription will be created in the location which is closest to you, right? So Intune services are running in these high configured servers. Now these containers, combination of many containers is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. For example, you have 1000 containers. Okay, 1000 containers. A combination of these containers is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Now in that cluster, you will have like more than 50,000 high configured servers. Okay, and Azure services, Intune services are running on those servers. So in every data center, you have Azure Service Fabric cluster. Now, in that cluster, you will have thousands and thousands of containers. In that container, you have thousands and thousands of servers. Okay, that is how the Intune, I mean, the data center is designed by Microsoft. Now, when you go next, you see the actual diagram of high level diagram of Intune. Intune is designed by Microsoft like this. So when you create your Intune subscription, you get web console. From that web console, you do what? Configuration and reporting. From that, you create, you configure and reporting, and then your information goes to Graph API, and from Graph API, the information is passed to Microsoft Intune services. So whatever the things you do, your information goes to Graph API, and Graph API will connect with Intune services in the backend, and it will do the configuration of devices or protect data or manage application based on the configuration what you do. Now, Intune has integration with various Microsoft product. For example, Microsoft Entra ID, right? It has integration with Microsoft Entra ID, the Azure Active Directory. We used to call it as Azure Active Directory before, but now the new name is Microsoft Entra ID. Second, SCCM, right? Co-management. You can integrate SCCM into Intune. You can manage devices from SCCM and Intune together. That is called co-management. Then you have various stores are integrated. So Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Microsoft Store, managed Google Play apps, Google Cloud, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Defender is also integrated, right? These are the integrations done by Microsoft. Then you can manage these devices like Windows, Mac OS, Android, iPhone, iPad, Linux. These devices you can manage from Intune. You can manage applications. No, this one is Defender, sorry. You can manage applications, iOS, iPad, Android, right? You can deploy updates using Windows Update for Business. Now, these are also integrated, like you can do Windows Autopilot, Endpoint Analytics, Intune Data Warehouse, Log Analytics. Okay, these features are available. So when you do the practical session, when we go in the practical session, then you will get more clear picture how these things are designed. Now, Intune has competitors. Various competitors are there, but these are mostly focusing on Android and iOS devices. These competitors, Android, these competitors are focusing on Android and iOS devices. Okay. However, Intune focuses on Windows, Windows 10, Windows 11. What happened? Why it is not typing writing? 1 minute, guys. Discard. So these competitors are focusing on Android and iOS. However, Intune can manage Windows 10, Windows 11 devices. Plus, it can manage Android devices. Plus, it can manage iOS devices. Okay. Plus, it can manage MacBook as well, right? Plus, it can manage Linux devices. Okay. So Intune can manage all these devices. That is the reason Intune is moving like a monster now. Okay. Now, why Intune is the best choice for organization? Because it is easy to deploy. It has integration with Microsoft product, unified management, SaaS architecture. You don't have to build any architecture in your organization. It is everything is configured software as a service in Azure platform. Cost efficiency. It is very cheap for Microsoft customers. Cross-platform support. You have support for Android, iOS devices. Automations are there. Remote work enablement. Your employee can work from anywhere. They don't need to come to office to get Intune policies. Comprehensive device management, security and compliance, configuration profile, application management, conditional access. It has more security features than its competitors. It's very simple to enroll and updates and innovations. These are the reasons why Intune is the best choice for organization. Now, why you should learn Intune? Intune is the best choice for you. Point number one, it is there in the market for the past 15 years. It's a matured technology. It's not a new product. Second, it is present in almost all big size and medium size organizations. Wherever you go, you will find Intune. That is the reason you have good vacancies, good salary. You can expect a salary of 800,000 Indian rupees, 8 lakh. If you are outside India, you can expect a average salary 50 US dollar per hour. Now, anyone from IT and non-IT background can easily learn this one. Why? Because it is pretty simple, straightforward, unlike SCCM or SQL Server, or there are various technologies which are way more complicated than this one. This is pretty simple. Why? Because you don't have to learn any coding languages, you don't need to learn any programming languages. And in case if you face any challenges, then online resources are available on Google. You can just type in the issues, Intune related issues, or Chat GPT will give you n number of websites and solution to fix your problem. It has good career path. Okay, so you can make your career as Intune level 1, level 2, level 3 architect. So these are the reasons why you should learn Intune. Now, Intune licensing. Intune needs you need to purchase Intune license from Microsoft. So either you take this one, Microsoft 365 license, or standalone Intune license, or enterprise mobility plus security. These are the three licenses available. It's gonna cost you $8 per user, monthly basis. How much? $8. Monthly, you have to pay $8 per user. Okay, to use Intune services. Now you have a, lab setup, right? So in order to do our practical lab in the training, we need you to you need to have a computer, either desktop or you need to have a laptop. So on that computer, Windows 10 operating system should be there, or Windows 11 or Mac OS. So you need a laptop or a desktop with these operating system, any one of them. You need to have 8 GB of RAM minimum, 4 logical processor minimum, and minimum 100 free hard disk space is required. Okay, and you need a credit card or Visa debit card, Visa or Master. The Visa or Master, credit card, and debit card is required to create Intune subscription. So we will create 60 days free trial. 60 days free trial, 2 months for Intune subscription. So we will use that one for 60 days without any payment to Microsoft. It's free. 60 days free of cost. Okay. Now you need a mobile phone, Android or iOS. Okay. So basically what we will do, we will create one virtual machine here inside the laptop, and then we will control that laptop, control that computer from Intune. Okay. Plus we'll enroll mobile device into Intune too. So this is the lab's requirement, guys. Now, what all things you will get in the training? Let's discuss about the duration. First, the time. So it is weekend batch. We are doing weekend batch. Okay. Weekend batch. Now, what is the time? Time is 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. only on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. How much time it is going to take to finish all the topics? 6 weekends required. 6 weekends. So 1.5 months is needed. Total 1.5 months required to finish all the topics. So 12 sessions. 12 or maximum 14. Let's keep 14 sessions maximum. Okay. 14 sessions maximum we will do. Okay. To finish all the topics. So it's a weekend session starting from tomorrow. Okay. Starting when? Today is the demo session. So the session is going to get started starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is 12th of October. Right? 12th October. 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, if you, what all things you will get? You will get a recording of each session. So right now we are recording the session. So after the session, you will get the recording. Plus you will get dumps, exam dumps. Plus you will get sample CV. Sample CV. Then you will get interview question and answers. Interview Q&A. Interview question and answers. Okay. Then you will get course completion certificate. Course completion certificate. Okay. And then study materials. And the most important one, materials, is the exam support. I will help you pass the exam. Okay. Exam support. Okay. So after this training, you can take this exam, MD 102. MD 102. Okay. And become certified. Any question from anyone?
Do you have any study material for SCCM as well, just to
Yeah,
get the over?
SCCM study material is also there. If you want, I can send that to you. I teach
Great.
SCCM and Intune both. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have those materials as well. But this one is Intune. So do you have any question related to Intune so far? Anyone?
Yeah.
No question? Yes. Okay. So those who would like to continue from tomorrow, tomorrow is the first session. If you would like to enroll to this course, then you need to send me a message on this number or call me that you are interested so that I will send you the enrollment details. So you need to enroll to this course. Okay. Giving a lot of issues today. I don't know why. Okay. So those who are interested to continue, you can call on this number or send me a WhatsApp message to get yourself enrolled. I'll send you the payment details and all, and then you can sit from tomorrow onwards. Any question from anyone before we wrap it up?
Payment, can you tell me payment mode? I have to pay all payment a single time, or
You
I
s-
can pay
okay,
multiple
that
times?
okay. You can do into installment. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll send you the details. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question from anyone before we wrap it up? Okay, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow. If you are interested, contact me. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Pasi. Bye.